Hello, it's good to see you again. I hope you're enjoying this series. There's lots that I sort of want to cover, and I think a lot of it is from just stuff that I've had to endure myself. I think today I'm going to just talk about some practical things that I've had to try and do to consider and look after my mental health. Sometimes that's not easy, and sometimes it's not the things that we sort of really put top of mind when we think of mental health. So there's a couple of things that I've tried to do, three really, I'm going to sort of talk about today. One is around exercise. I know I've done a video previously about exercise for your mind, but the physical and the mental side of your well-being actually link quite closely, and I've found that for myself as well. When I do exercise, and it doesn't have to be major things, it can sometimes just be as much as just walking around with the dog. But other times it's, even more things like push-ups, sit-ups, punching bag, which is a really good one. I do notice that my mental health actually relaxes. I feel a little bit more in tune with what I'm doing, and I feel better. So exercise is sometimes good. Even sometimes just swimming is a good thing as well. If you're in the waves, in the beach, or even just at a pool, those things can be really good to just take the edge off. Tiring yourself out means that from a point of view you're going to sleep better and those sort of things as well. So exercise is always good. One other thing is I took up a new hobby. It's one that I'll probably hopefully show you at some stage in the future. I took up blacksmithing. There are other things. I know a friend of mine took up wood carving and guitar making. Other people have taken up simple things like even knitting. I've seen somebody take up knitting. It's about relaxing your mind and having something else to sort of think about. I found that the idea of blacksmithing, I like swords and things like that, and the idea of making some little knives for myself, for my cupboard, or even for working in the garden, was what I was sort of looking for there. So I took up blacksmithing and started sort of creating that. And even the process of setting up the blacksmith place in my shed was cathartic in itself, because there I was sort of thinking more around how am I going to do this, what's it going to be, and what parts do I need in order to be quite good. And I even made myself some of the things that I wanted to, in terms of a forge, some of the tools and things like that, and that was actually quite good. The last one that I sort of bring up in terms of practical things is one that I've sort of talked about before, is really around sort of meditation and doing those sort of things. These are practical things. I think a lot of people sort of always sort of think meditation is sitting with your legs crossed and doing the chanting and stuff like that. But sometimes it can just be some meditation that you do yourself in your own way. Some of the meditation that I've done is probably just through music. So in my instance, it's sort of more around very soft classical type music, and just listening to that and letting that sort of wash over you, so that you really have those more just relaxing times, and you're just thinking about the music and trying to immerse yourself in that music. So those three things have helped me. Exercise, finding that hobby. For me, it was blacksmithing. I know there's other things. And then also probably just around that music and meditation during that time in music as well. And those things have been really quite helpful and beneficial for me to try and bring me out of my moods. Anyway, look after yourself and take care, and I'll hopefully catch up with you in another video.